Hello, everybody, and welcome to my. Is this 11th? I think this is 11th. Erp, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, this is 11th episode. Sorry, I had to check. Episode of my Pontus campaign. So, last episode we took Phasis, and I'm pretty sure we made the Armenians go away. I don't think there's any Armenians left. No, I'm at peace now. So, what we're doing right now is I'm launching a sneak attack on Panticapam. Basically because Cimmeria is attacking my ally, or they're not my ally, but my trade partner in Olbia. And I wouldn't really mind them taking over Olbia because then I can have another city in Punta Caspia, which goes here on the upside of. It's also this city on the upside of Bosporus. Where we also took some cities down here. We took Trapesos and Armasota. I think we took that last turn. So finally we're making some progress, some headway. And yeah, we're out of money, so we'll just end the turn. And the turn. Yeah, there we go. And we're getting ready to either attack Trapesos or... Yeah, I think we're gonna attack Trapesos. They've been valuable trade partners, but I want their cities. They're way too close to my main cities. Too close to my core, man. Can't be in my core. Iska. So, what I've also figured out is the more you explore, the slower it gets. But that's not gonna stop me from exploring.
We have fine goods, and you doubtless have much that we would buy.
So, we got more trade. Is this sound high now? Maybe.
You are honorable, worthy, and
Maybe. I can't really check before the episode is over, so I'll just leave it at this, and you guys will have to just adjust. Sorry for that, if the sound is too loud. Let's see. Okay. Gymnasia. All men should train for war in order to live in peace. Okay. All men should train for war in order to live in peace. That's paraphrasing, but sure. Recruit a dignitary? No, thank you. I met these. Dibnoi Medio Atrap. Okay, so I met Medio Atrapani, which would be the people who live down here. We have a troubled populace in Caucasia. Still going down. So we're gonna fill out these buildings. Right now, we're focusing on on getting our. I think it's kind of loud. I can just turn down my headset for now. Yeah, we're focusing on just building up our economy and taking over some settlements. Yeah. So we need to do this in Armasota as well. And we can now start doing more research, which is always good. -3 upkeep costs for army. Perhaps I should go more of these things. Plus public order, this would give me nothing. That's Okay, so I need natural philosophy for the cultural conversion, and plus 30 wealth from culture buildings really helps. That's a big step up. But I would also like plus tax rate and public order and corruption. I don't really care about the agent costs because I'm not using the agents to their full extent. I I'm kind of forgotten to build my dignitaries, and I don't really. Okay, here we can next turn. Next turn we will make a veteran or two, and we will try to take over Pentacopaeum again. Hopefully for the last time. Seleucids, what are you doing? Why are you taking so long? I've noticed that in my campaigns, I've heard that the Seleucids are really strong. But of course I haven't attacked them early, so I've never really gotten the chance to check. No. Um, but in every campaign that I've played, the Seleucid Empire has always just fallen to parts. Either because Egypt is taking them. If Egypt isn't raped by Libya, Egypt will win the war against the Seleucids. Eventually, by making all the satrapies of the Seleucid Empire, and that's a lot. They have a lot of satrapies. I think they have like 4 or 5 when the game starts. I might be wrong. I haven't tried them. I haven't played them, but it always seems like they have a lot of satrapies. Okay. And Scions of Sinope. There we have one from the Mithridati. He kind of sucks. This is way better. Yeah, we're gonna go for this guy. Chueros. And then we will find him. Where are you, Chueros? Chueros. I cannot adopt him. I don't have enough money. So money is a big problem. I could adopt this guy in Saloka. Who is it? Where is Saloka? It's all the way up there. Okay. Okay, okay. You look important. So, the Sumerians are attacking Olbia. So I'm gonna force them to either attack or come back and defend. So I'm gonna declare war again on the Sumerians. And we will take this city. They have 1 archer, 2 slingers, and 2 javelin men. And I have 6 slingers, as per usual. So I'm gonna fight this battle. Because I need to have as many armies, or as many units as possible for when the Sumerians return. Just so I can crush them once and for all. 870 in garrison army. This is a big city. But I feel like it's kind of underrated, the garrison army. It should be better. It should be bigger. Not better, but bigger. For example, in Rome, if you only have in the city of Rome, of course, you might end up with something like 1,000 in garrison army, and I feel like a big city like Rome should easily have way more than that. This is a fort tower. It fires on me. Fort tower, and here we have 2 fort towers. 3? Is that 3 fort towers? No, it's broken. Okay. So we could either go here, where they have 2 fort towers, or here, where they have 1. Well, that was a hard one. I hope every decision is that hard. I cannot. Okay, okay. So I'll just place my units here, and we'll just start the battle and place our troops like this. So we can shoot them off the walls. Run, take off the skirmish mode. The blood cavalry, I want you to be on top here, so you can just rush down and kill people when they get close. Go. And they can obviously fire at me. But we can fire at them as well. We'll go for those first. We're losing quite a lot of men. But they are losing way more. Okay. Why are you moving like that? Luckily... Okay, okay. So... Stay outside of that range. Let's do this. And then we do precision shot when everybody's ready. Bam. Go. So we're dealing a fair bit of damage. You guys have no reason of being hit.
The battle is turning in our favor.
You think? If they were doing anything, I might consider otherwise. I'm thinking maybe cavalry should have been able to jump down here. That's just my thought. Perhaps not the cavalry, but at least the infantry could climb down here. Should not be a problem at all. You two are not reaching. So we're gonna reposition you. And of course they run through here. Let's see if we lose anybody. Oh. No, we didn't lose anybody from that. Which is lucky. We should have lost people. People should die from that. Okay. You can fire now. It's within your range. Right? Yeah. I got nervous. Are these the... There we go, javelin men, of course. About time. So, this is my main problem. I really don't like these towers. They are really strong. I think it shoots two shots per second, and every shot takes down one unit. It's insta-kill. It is so strong, it's overpowered. Even those tiny shit towers for the Gallic and everybody else, it's just the same. I feel like maybe they should make these more powerful, actually. As in, shoot more arrows, because then you wouldn't need that much of a garrison army. Because it should really hurt to attack a city. As in a major city like this one. in real life, you would most probably have at least 10 archers in each of these towers. So I don't know. And this army would not be, I don't know, 1,600 or whatever. It would be more like 120,000. You wouldn't take a fucking city with 1,000 men. That's suicide. But not in this game. Nope.
Orders, my lord. One of our units has used all its ammunition.
So yeah, we're using up all our ammunition. It's fine. We don't really need it for more than that. They're gonna run through the tower. I want you to run there. And our slingers can leave. And go. You fuckers.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yeah.
At the double! Our aim is through! Pick your targets! Fire on the enemy!
Yay, cluster up like bitches. Yeah, attack the fucking... There we go. That's a lot of damage. But one of my problems with this, I mean, you have these magic sticks, but my problem with it is that if you were to have such things, why the fuck do you not use it when we're actually fighting people? Throw torches on them. Should work fine. So we didn't lose too much. I'm kind of happy with that. That is basically all the losses we're going to take. Or at least over half of it.
The enemy's gates have been destroyed.
And I heard that there was a bug for this. If they have troops standing here while the gate explodes, it will kill the units on top. And it's not supposed to be like that. So, let's run it. You guys get ready to run after them. And our slingers. We'll stand here. With our general in front, like a boss. Here we go. Hoplites, tribesmen, hoplites, citizen cavalry, tribesmen, hoplites. Like that. And then we send you guys in as well. But first, we send our noble blood cavalry. This is why I love them. These were hoplites. Are hoplites. And I can just go for the attack on the rear troops. And they will just run right through them. heavy cavalry is the best.
Now! Riders, advance! That's for honor!
See? Now they are fucked. And this is probably all the units they have. We lost quite a lot of noble cavalry. But considering that we were up against, I don't know, 4 or 5 units, 2 with militia hoplites,
We fight or we die!
and 1 more.
Noble blood cavalry!
Are people wavering?
Guard!
Uh,
Men are wavering.
Inspire.
Noble blood cavalry! On my order! Withdraw!
Okay. So, we had quite a lot of losses. But don't think, I don't know, I could have sent my hoplites in first. I don't think they would have done that much of a better job than the noble blood cavalry in that case. If I had a ballista or something, and if I could shoot some hole in the wall, I would have sent all my troops in. But I didn't, so I didn't.
All, my lord.
There we go. Now I have Panticapaeum again. And they can just try to take it from me. See, they haven't even done anything. I want that one, so I'm just gonna wait. In the meantime, we can make some money. Plus 80 per turn. Homestead gives 4 food. So I pay 1,164 for only 40 more income per turn. That sucks. Here I pay 2,024 for 50. That sucks. Here I pay 1,940 for nothing. Basically, I only get food. This one. I've never built that before. That was really good, actually. So,
By sea or by mountain, sire? I'm afraid.
it's a good question. Really good question. I'm afraid I don't have the answer to it right now, so you can just sit there. Okay, we gotta do something in Armasota. And we need to have our 2 provinces. So we'll take out Bithynia, and we'll take out Sardis. Actually, we need that city, and that. No. I'm kidding. We only need that city because we now have a complete province. Yay! So we can issue an edict. How's our income here? We have 994 income. And our happiness is going to go up. This is from the minus 25. And I'm guessing we have like only 7. Okay, we have 7 in military presence. So I could take out all my armies and still get positive public order, even with the minus 8 provincial instability. If you don't remember, I talked about this earlier, but it was in one of the first episodes. The minus 8, minus 1 per turn, is actually minus 8 plus 1 per turn. So it's kind of misleading, but yeah. So you can just think that it goes closer to 0, because if you have minus 8, minus 1, it's of course minus 9. So that's a big thing. which they really should fix. But I'm not gonna tell them how to make their game. There are enough people on the forums already doing that. If you haven't bought the game yet, there are many people who say that it's not worth buying. Of course, I still didn't put a fucking edict there. Yeah, there are many people who say that it's not worth buying because there are so many flaws with the game. But Creative Assembly is really doing a lot to make it right. Basically, they are doing everything they can. They have been. I think the patch that's coming out now soon will be the third patch. This is gonna give me 50 gold per turn, so I'm gonna do that. Yeah, the patch that's gonna come out now is the third patch in an ongoing series of patches. There are gonna be a lot of patches, as they said. And yeah, they are so huge, these patches. There are so many things they're fixing. Of course, that tells us a different story as well. It tells us that they released a game that was not ready yet. Why they did that, I don't know. But the first 2 days, I think, the game was completely unplayable. You could not play. You could not play like in-game battles because it would only throw you out. Up until patch number 2, you could not take Athens, for example, because whenever you, at least in my case, whenever I took over the gates of Athens, as I played as Sparta at that time. Every time I took over the gate in Athens, I got crashed to desktop. And that's just one of the many tiny problems. You can see that the graphics kind of suck. I have a high-end computer. I don't know anybody of my friends who have a better computer than me. Better parts, better drivers, better, I don't know, everything. And, well, it's just really annoying that you can't really... Some people bought computers, or upgraded their computers, to fit with the newest Rome Total War game. Yes. The fans in this game, or this genre, or whatever, the Total War fans are so hardcore. They really love their Total War game. And, well, I'm not that extreme, but I still love the game. That's good. How's the public order here? It's going up. Our culture is going up. Our culture is at 100% still. That's very good. And I have not built a single building for that in that province yet. Here we're getting there. We're at 64% because I built the Temple of Zeus and upgraded it once as well. Let's see, what are we doing? Olbia is doing great.
Ready for orders. Wipe them out.
Yes. That is exactly what I want you to do. Finally. Are there any more of these guys now? Yeah. He answered me. So there are probably some fuckers around here or around here. That's fine. I'm fine with that. They are going to disappear soon. I'll just have to sit there for a little bit. And we're still working on our economy, and I still haven't done anything in Minnesota. This is annoying. Remind me to do this um, in the next episode. Suddenly looked at the clock. I'm gonna end it here. We're at 30 minutes, and I don't really want it to run too long for now. I still haven't gotten any feedback about if it's okay, the length of the episodes. Um, yeah. As always, comment, like, subscribe. Especially comment. I don't care if you like or subscribe. Uh, if you like it, it's good. It shows me that people enjoy what I do. But it's not really that vital. If you subscribe, sure, you will see that I post several episodes every day, but it's still not that important to me because if you watch my episodes, you watch my episodes. I'm fine with that. It's But if you comment, I can get something to work with. If you just tell me that, hey dude, you really fucked up the war against these guys, Cimmerians, or hey, it's not Michketa, it's Ta. Or it's not Armavir and Tushpa, it's Tushpa and Armavir. You need to say it that way, not this way. I mean, whatever. I don't mind. It's just really good to get feedback from the community. And seeing as this is my first Let's Play, and this is my 10th episode for my first Let's Play, um, I really feel like I need some feedback around now. I'm just gonna continue doing what I'm doing if I don't get feedback, and if you don't like it, then how can I improve? Or if it's me you don't like, that's fine. That is fine by me. I don't like you neither. I'm kidding, I love you. Okay. Thanks for tuning in. This was episode number 11 in my Let's Play series. Make sure to check out the next one as well. And I'll see you soon. Bye.